Are you serious? Are you serious? Guys, we have breaking news that Planet X, this is a major disclosure has just been done by NASA and the Vera C. Rubin Observatory. I'm going to tell you all about this in just a second. Let me first put out a quick shout for Noble Gold Investment. Alert! Gold has surged 46% in less than a year, doubling the gains of both the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. But this isn't just another rally. Global reserves are shifting, exposing the cracks in the monetary system. Investors are losing confidence, folks, in paper gold and demanding physical metal, creating a massive gap between gold that's owned and gold that's available. But this isn't about how institutions broke another system. It's about how you can profit from this situation. Right now at Noble Gold Investment, they have a limited supply of investment-grade gold bars and coins available. As banks scramble to fulfill their obligations, pushing gold prices higher, you could profit by it. Smart investors are already moving into physical gold. Noble Gold Investments makes it easy for you to do the same. And right now, when you make a qualified investment, Noble Gold will add a free tenth of an ounce gold coin to your order. Guys, don't be too late. Get involved now. Go to www.pastorpaulgold.com. Click on that link below the video, pastorpaulgold.com, or call them at 877-646-5347. You'll be glad that you did, all right? Yes, you will. All right, now here's what's going on. Planet X. You know, Mike's been hinting. Mike was hinting about it Thursday night. He kept saying, well, there's a date that's been set, a significant date that is set for 2027. Now, it wasn't a date set that was going to be the extinction event or a catastrophic, cataclysmic event of biblical proportion. I don't think he meant a deep impact. I think he meant maybe the realization or a proclamation or a recognition that Planet X is for real. Are you serious? Let me tell you what information I just acquired just a few minutes ago, and I think it's important that we get this out to you as we speak. Here's what we got. Give me one moment here. I'll pull it up on my screen where I can see Planet X, also known as planet number 9, is a planet that has been, by some, called a hypothetical planet that exists or may exist in our solar system. The search for Planet X continues with new telescopes and sky surveys helping astronomers learn more. Now, the Vera C. Rubin Observatory in Chile is expected to begin operations with this brand new hyper-sensitive infrared observatory telescope system in somewhere later this year in 2025. It will scour the southern hemisphere, the entire sky. It's all it will do continuously for the next 10 years. The Rubin Observatory will search the entire Kuiper Belt objects, which may provide evidence of Planet X. Computer models suggest that Planet X is 20 times further out there than the sun is from Neptune. 20 times farther than the sun is from Neptune. But Planet X is predicted to be similar in size to Neptune, or about 10 times larger than the Earth. It would take Planet X between 10 and 20,000 years to make one complete orbit of the sun. Having said that, in 2015, Mike Brown and Bastian, I forgot his first name, Constance Bastian, both theorized that there has got to be an existence of a Planet X due to the gravitational pull on the Earth and the other planets. Now, I spoke with Avi Loeb, of course, who is a physicist, a professor from Harvard University. I've interviewed him 3 times. I'm going to try to have him on again later this year, in which he told me they were building also a brand new telescope that would be active in 2025, in which they believe they will see Planet X. And the reason is it is super duper powerful with the infrared lenses, and they're going to fire it looking right into the very area where they know Planet X has to be. And I said, but do you think Planet X exists? He says, absolutely. He told me this last year. Absolutely. We can't see it, but we absolutely know it's there because of the gravitational pull, the mathematical gravitational pull on every planet in our solar system, including our moon. And we know it's there. We just can't see it because it's a very dark, cold planet. But with the infrared and the hyper extended, massive, just extraordinary capabilities, he goes, we will see it. Now, they believe this thing is orbiting the Kuiper belt, and they're also going to look at all kinds of different objects out there in the Kuiper belt to point to the gravitational pull area of the unseen Planet X. Planet X is very dim, difficult to detect even with the most advanced telescopes, according to scientists. Confirming Planet X would redefine everything we know and understand about our solar system. It's a game changer, and they believe they're going to find it in the next 10 years, but actually, Avi Loeb believes they will find it later in 2025. And this could be why Mike is already saying they've already seen it, and that this is why the date is being set for something affecting our solar system. Something could absolutely cause people to go underground to save, in what scientists believe would be to preserve the human species. And Mike believes that we're going to know more about this sometime. A date is set in 2027. That's why I believe that every time I bring up Apophis to him coming on April 13th, 2029, he always says, I'm not worried about Apophis. There's a date. There's something else going to happen before April 13th, 2029. When I brought up the other asteroid that has just recently been discovered, which is asteroid YR4, that's coming in December of 2032, he said, I'm not even thinking about that right now. I'm thinking about what's going to happen between now, before 2029. So, and Thursday night, he brought up some type of doomsday or some type of date being set in 2027. He did not give us that exact date, but some type of confirmation, something in 2027. So we're going to be watching closely. We're going to be literally keeping our eyes open on this, guys. We are not going to stop. We are going to stay wide open. Planet X! Is this the coming apocalypse? Is something biblical going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ? The earth can shake, the sky come down, the mountains all fall to the ground. Nibiru! But I will fear none of those things. Planet number 9. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. A dwarf star. Rise, the thunder pounds, the wheels of war are going round. I've been looking for this for 15 years. Are crumbling. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Hide me underneath your wings. It's coming. Hide me deep inside your heart. Jesus is coming. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. The wind will blow, the rain can pour, the deluge break, cyclone roars. But in that storm, is shaking and quaking. The devil's back and breaking. My mind is aching. We're not baking. This morning I had eggs and bacon, and I used to shaking. Everything was quaking and shaking. Nibiru, Nibiru. Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now on that day, you call for me. Someday when time no more shall be, and I say, death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. The earth is shifting on its axis, tilting to the north, 152 miles. It's reeling and rocking like a drunkard man in the Bible. Earthquakes in divers places. Wars and rumors of wars. Famines, droughts, pestilence. Earthquakes in different places. Volcanic eruptions. Psalms 91's the answer. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now on that day, you call for me. Someday when time no more shall be. Well, I say, death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Oh, that's right. That's absolutely right. Oh, this is going to be a rough year for storms. I mean, it's going to be an absolutely just incredible year for storms. Check this out. A very severe tropical cyclone Alfred is going to bring high tides and damaging surfs all along the Queensland coast of Australia. We're going to keep our eyes on this for you folks because we got a lot of online members down under, and the Aussies are awesome. Severe tropical cyclone Alfred. It's a Category 3 system. It continues to swirl offshore above the Coral Sea, potentially crawling toward the Queensland coast. And as of 10 o'clock this morning, Alfred was sitting 560 kilometers east of northeast of Rockhampton and 495 kilometers northeast of Bundaberg. Now, earlier, its outer edge was causing gusts of 150 kilometers per hour. That's about 110 miles an hour, maybe more, at the Frederick Reef off the Great Barrier Reef. The center of the cyclone was sustaining winds of 155 kilometers an hour. The wind gusts were 220 kilometers an hour over the open water. And so here's a little bit of a diagram of that, okay? And you can see the coastal areas there of Australia, and you can see how this thing is just absolutely dangerous and how it's going. Now, it's going to cause some serious problems, so we're praying for all of you down under because it is going to cause issues. Now, there's a bunch of other things happening. Unbelievable. I can't even believe this many bus crashes are happening around the world. I really can't. Okay, there's 2 boats have collided on a river in China, killing 11 people. There was a truck, a stationary truck, a bus crashed into this parked truck in, give me 1 second here. In India, killing 4 and injuring 19. Okay. And then there was another accident. This happened in, I'm trying to find out what country this is. Give me 1 second here. Not sure. It's a terrible crash. And here you can see it. And the bus, 12 people burned to death. And I'm just sorry, I don't see the name of the country right there. So I should have wrote that down when I was researching that. That just happened this morning. And then in Sri Lanka, there was a bus accident where 33 people were injured in a horrible accident on a bus in Sri Lanka. And so what's going on with all these bus crashes? I just never seen this many before. It's just awful. And then there was another horrible pileup of cars crashing. And this was in Africa. 60 people burned to death in Nigeria as car after car kept crashing, explosions, and 60 people burned to death in this horrific pileup of vehicles, including a bus, and 60 people burned to death. And so that happened. So all of these tragic accidents, mostly buses, taking place, it just, when you got the stars in alignment, you got Zelensky having a meltdown, you got the Pope drinking coffee, maybe he's doing better. You got the wars, the rumors of wars, and nations are, and Israel, the peace, the ceasefire's been canceled. And so and the last thing we need is Planet X. But apparently they are really, really, this is the first time I've really seen where the scientists are saying, we're going to find this thing. We know it's out there. We haven't seen it. That's what they're reporting, but we know where it is based on the gravitational pull. And that's what Avi Loeb told me last summer. And that in 2025, we're going to discover it. We're going to be able to confirm that we see it. We already know where it's at. We just need to have the telescope capability to see it. Now, we have people who already say they've seen it because at certain times, because of where it's at, when it gets, at certain times of the year, it gets near the sun, and especially during a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse, some of them say. But we're going to wait and see. Now, we are going to have a blood moon coming up on March 13th and 14th, and the entire nation of America will be able to see the blood moon. And that's going to be during Purim, during Ramadan, during the Ides of March, because we just started Ramadan. So it's going to be Ramadan, it's going to be Purim, it's going to be the Ides of March, and it will be a blood moon. Okay? March 13th and 14th. So, are you serious? This is very serious, okay? Anyway, I want to thank you guys. We've been hearing from people all day. We want to thank you. You can call us if you'd like to make a donation. If you want to do it over the phone, some people like to do that, so you can do that and call at 765-414-2230 tonight. You can feel free and call, or you can just go to our website. It's real easy, and you can make a donation there to help celebrate our 15th anniversary online. 15 years. How fast has that gone? Many of you have been with us almost the entire 15 years. I want to thank all the moderators, especially, all of them really, but Miss ZD and Robomom have been with us for about 12 or 13 years out of that 15. But we've had a lot of wonderful moderators over the years, and we have a lot today. So we're very thankful for all of them. And we're thankful for our entire online church, for all of our faithful partners, for all of you who have been watching our videos over the years and sharing them on your Facebook pages and your X accounts and your, all over your social media accounts. And we just want to thank all of you, because the gospel of Jesus Christ must get out to the whole world. We're running out of time. We really are. We're running out of time. You can also text give. If you'd like to give by text, it's 765-722-2549. Yeah, Miss ED, thank you. And also, you can just give by, okay, so you can go to our website and give at paulbegleyprophecy.org, or you can text give. The number is 765-722-2549. Or you can call to give at 765-414-2230. Or you can send a check or money order in the mail to Paul Begley Prophecy. That's Paul Begley Prophecy, 1048-B. That B's for the blessing, guys. That's right, Paul Begley Prophecy, 1048-B, Box 33. That's Box 33, Sagamore Parkway West. That's Sagamore Parkway West. In West Lafayette, Indiana. That's West Lafayette, Indiana, 47906. 47906. Okay? And God bless you and thank you. And let's keep going, guys. We're on the stretch run now to the coming of the Lord Jesus Christ. You don't want to be left behind. Whatever you do, don't be left behind. Jesus is coming soon.